Holy crappy olies. It's the big day for Farming Simulator fans everywhere. A new version has come out, and I am beyond excited. Hello everyone, happy Tuesday to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is enjoyed their weekend and getting off to a good start for another one. To say I'm nervous for this would be an understatement. My palms are sweating. That's how nervous I am. I have no idea why. It's just farming. I have over 2,000 hours on Farming Simulator 22. That's the Farming Simulator version that I jumped on for the first time. I never played Farming Simulator 19. I actually I jumped on during FS 22. Bought it for myself as a birthday gift, and I had no idea it was going to become one of my favorite games. And so this feels a little bit surreal playing a new version, but it should also feel very familiar, I hope. And we've gotten I'm not going to say overwhelming support, but I'm going to say we've gotten quite a bit of support for starting on the Japanese map. We've never done an Asian map in Farming Simulator. I'm not even sure if FS22 had any mod Asian maps or anything. I'm sure they were out there somewhere, but maybe they weren't on the mod hub, or I didn't see them, or who knows. But they've added rice, short grain, long grain. They've added all kinds of different new crops. We'll find out the full list, obviously, when we'll start playing and everything. They've added new weather effects. They've added terrain deformation. I guess, well, we sort of had a little terrain deformation because we had mods for that in the last version. But nonetheless, I'm excited to see what is in store for us. I'm very nervous for some reason. I shouldn't be nervous about a farming sim game. I really shouldn't be. I mean, this should be old hat stuff for me, but for some reason I just have the jitters like a kid on Christmas morning. Like, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna get. I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna dive into the game, so y'all are gonna dive into the game. And yeah, I say let's waste no more time. There we are. 19 Shays, hello. It's good to see you, 19 Shays.
All around the world, farmers know farming is an art. Like life, we know it can be hard. And it can be surprising, too.
I love the music. Hello, I remember you from the Hunter Call of the Wild.
The right time.
Ooh. And of course, this was a trailer that we saw not too long ago, but it's neat to see it in game intro form. Oh, interesting. Are they going to have a photo mode?
A wise man once said that the best lessons are learned under the wide open sky. I think the same thing can be said about our art. Yeah, it can be messy, but it's always beautiful. So beautiful it can help you see yourself and the world in all new ways. And the art of farming, the soil is the canvas.
I've always said that.
The seeds are the paint. And the harvest is the masterpiece.
We're here. Oh. That rice looks really good.
Hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. Is it missing something? You're too cute to eat. Maybe some fresh spinach for a change?
That was fun. And of course, new menu music. Oh, I like this menu music so much more than the last menu. I didn't dislike the last menu music, but it was a little too yucky. It was a little too twangy, a little too it just got old after a while. I like this menu music much more. It's very sort of, it's a little rock, a little country, you know. It's quite nice. Alright, so, career, yeah? I've already worked at some of the settings as far as like keybinds and stuff like that. The only thing we're gonna have to do when we get into the game is I'm gonna have to turn the steering sensitivity down a bit, because I'm on keyboard, and we're gonna have to turn the tool arm sensitivity up, because I'm using a mouse. But other than that, yeah, let's get ready. Career. Oh, this is so weird to see no save games or anything. Alright. We can do this. Compose yourself, mage. Okay. Oh my goodness, Glorendis! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you for that sub. Oh, that's so kind of you. Maybe a round of applause for that. You're awesome. I really appreciate that, Glorendis. Thank you so much for hanging out and being here for Farming Simulator 25 on its debut day. This is so exciting. I just noticed some of Hope's furs on my microphone. Hey, look at that. 19 Shades. You've been following for a while. That's awesome. I finally got the followage working with CentronBot. It took me a little while. I'm still figuring out CentronBot. CentronBot has new computer guts and everything, so we're still working on CentronBot to make him the most awesome bot of all time. I think it's pretty overwhelming. I think we're gonna be on the Japanese farm. Yeah? I'm gonna be very much lurking. Had a long day driving. Oh, I understand that. I totally understand that. Get some rest. But I want to see what this Japanese farm looks like. Thank you, Gorendis. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. I do appreciate you. Holy crapioles, look at this menu. 3 years, 3 months, what? Wow. That's so cool, though. And I really appreciate you. Thank you, Gorendis. And I appreciate your support. All the love and good advice and everything else. Everything that I have the best community on Twitch, hands down. Oh, Hutan Pentai? I want to be able to pronounce this right eventually, so I might end up putting this in one of those pronounce Japanese AI whatchamacallit websites, just to figure out the right way of pronouncing this, but yeah. Holy crap, so this is different. Look at this, preset new farmer, farm manager, start from scratch. So notice that you can like tweak these down here. So I guess we're gonna go with new farmer because we're gonna have a starter farm, but I'm not gonna do the guided intro tour because I mean I can walk you guys through. I can walk everybody through. Question is, though, how much money do we start with? How much does it let us start with? Ooh, $1 million? Maybe just for fun, we'll start with $1 million. In economic difficulty, we'll start with the easy. Just, we can always change it, I think, later on. At least we could in the last version. Okay. Is there anything else? Nope, that's it. We're not going to go with the starting loan. We're going to have a good, generous grant so that we can figure this game out. I've included mods. So let's see. Uh-oh. I don't know if any of my mods were actually included there. I didn't see a thing on how to select them. I just noticed you can rename your game save. I should have done that beforehand. That's okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. There's not that many mods, and we can always add the mods in later. We haven't actually bought any of them. I want to see how the game is anyway. 19 shays. Oh, I'm doing okay. I've had like everyone else, I've had probably a long beginning to my week, but I'm really looking forward to this. I was able to get some anxiety medication, so my anxiety is going to be under control tonight, I think. Last week I had a little bit of an episode, but I think I'm coming down and coming over that. I really like this music. I'm very thankful to have a combination of medications that work for me. One of which being cannabis, which failed in Florida, legally at least, but, you know, medical is still a thing. You know. Let us get started. Oh, a brand new created character. This is going to be weird, but fun. Man, none of these look like me. I mean, this guy is the closest, probably. This guy, no. They're kind of the same person, aren't they? They're just different skin, kind of. Alright, well. Name Magic. My name isn't Magic. I don't know why this game always calls me Magic, for some reason. It never names me Mage. I'm gonna have to rename myself at some point. I'm sure there's a way to do that. Let's see. Hairstyles. That is kind of it's kind of mullety, but it's kind of not. I don't really know what to call that. I don't know if any of these would be my hairstyle, would they? Kind of. I don't. Mine's kind of messy, so kind of sort of this. A little. I used to have this hairstyle. Oh, that might be a little closer. Maybe. Okay, so I always have sort of a beard. Not a huge beard, but I always have sort of a beard. Oh boy. I don't want to look like I don't want to look like Wolverine. They have Logan in here. Or certain mutton chops. Admiral Burnside there, right there. I think I'll go with the regular beard thing. Oh, so these are combinations. I think well, let's look at the combinations. They're very similar to what we had in FS22. We have your Kubota and your Volvo. Ooh, Massey Ferguson. That's always nice. Let's look at the individual stuff and see what we got. Similar to FS22 stuff, but a lot more selections. Let's see. Volvo, Vermeer. These are all nice. Massey Ferguson. Now, when it says select color, I don't suppose you can actually select the color of Massey Ferguson. But these, I bet you probably can. Let's, let's see, what would I wear on a farm? I guess something like, maybe something like that. I don't know, it's Japan, so I'm thinking is it cold in Japan? Is that a thing? I guess it might be. Select color. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright, we gotta do something other than the jeans. Although jeans are quite an... Can I go with the jorts? You wanna go with the jorts? I don't know, man. I mean, being from Florida, I feel like I'd be wearing the zips right here. Japanese people might look at me weird, but I feel like I'd wear those. Just from experience. Just because I want my legs to be cool, man. I appreciate the inclusion of these. It's very me. I'm not sure if I'd be wearing this flannel shirt, though. I think I'd be wearing, yeah, that doesn't look very comfortable. That doesn't look very that just makes me look like, hey, I'm a business guy. I'm gonna sell you a car. Let's see. I guess a safety vest would make sense. Right? I would probably wear that just so I don't get run over or something. Let's see. What would a good color for a safety vest be? I do like red, and red is a universal sort of safety color. Could go with red, just as a sort of a Massey Ferguson homage. Right? Oh my god. If there's one thing that I've learned from living in Florida is if you're not walking on the pavement, don't wear these. Because you're not going to have a good day. Those don't look super comfy either. I'm going to assume these are safety sneakers. Oh, we have branded stuff. What's this? Elton? I mean, it looks cool, but it kind of looks like skateboard shoes. I mean, I don't dislike them. It kind of does fit like what I would normally wear, but so do these. And I can select the color of these. Oh yeah, something chill like that. Let's see. Hat, most definitely I'm going to be working out in the middle of the field. So I think traditionally I've always worn this silly ass bucket hat because I just kind of like it. I just always think it just kind of, it's me, but I am in Japan. And so maybe I need to go with something different. And they do offer this. And that would be pretty good for the back of my neck and stuff. You know? Yeah, I think that it would be a good choice. I've always wanted a straw hat like that. And that looks like a really good straw hat too. Like a really comfy one. I bet that's a really soft straw hat. You could be a pirate. Nah, I think that makes sense. You can see the shade covers my... Yeah, that's very me. Okay. We need gloves, because, you know, my hands are kind of messed up from the fire last year. So we need protective gloves, something good. I don't want something that looks like chainsaw gloves, though. I at least want my gloves to look okay. Let's see. These aren't bad. These sort of protect the knuckles. These aren't too bad. I kind of like these. These are kind of cool too. I am going to be farming, so it does kind of make sense for me to have like big rubber gloves. Can I change the color? Ooh, I can. Let's see, what would be a good shade of baby poop green for me to choose? Could go with Darth Vader gray, or we could go with Dead Kermit green.